you beautiful people. My name is Mahia, and I am your blind guide. And today I want to talk to you first about SHIBTORO. Now, what this project already has, before the announcement I'm about to give in just like 2 minutes, just bear with me for a second. So this is the project that has Flexonomics, which essentially means every week they vote on changing the buy tax, the sell tax, and just all the tokenomics in general. I mean, I think those are the two most important ones, those and reflections. But buy and sell tax, that really, if you can adjust that, that can really make a difference in bearish times, or times when it might be a like buy the news, sell the rumor type situation, or vice versa of that buy the rumors, sell the news. But with that, basically, you can control the floor, because if you can put 0 buy tax and 20, even 30% sales tax, it's really gonna hurt people that want to dump, especially the whales. So I really love to see that. Also, the community votes on so much. Community came up with the whole flexonomics term. Community requested that they would have a poker club at pokerstars.com, and then that got done. Plus, they've been doing like 5,000 USDT giveaways, ETH giveaways, stuff like that over there. So if you're really good at poker, go check it out 100%. I mean, even if you are like, I don't know about SHIBTORO, I only invest in, Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the top 10s. This could be one, not financial advice, but to consider buying SHIBTORO just so you can get in and try to get some of the prizes they're going to be giving away. And I bet after that, you probably wouldn't even want to sell, but that is one thing you could do, because I think if you check out the community, check out the project, you will see that maybe this isn't the best thing to just get in, get the prize money, and then sell. Maybe I use the prize money to, get a larger position in SHIBTORO, which I think would be a really good idea. And also, they're working on their NFTs that are going to be coming out, I imagine, in this month or next month. And they're going to be coming out so early, because I think it was around Q3, maybe even Q4 that they were supposed to come out. But everything's changed, and this project has been moving so much faster than they even thought. And then on the charity aspect, they're donating $7,500 to different 501c3 charities that are going to help with the homeless, whether it be, some of the charities might be for providing, assistance to the homeless, like helping them get a job or helping them get some housing, that type of situation. And some might be just more like, soup kitchens, or just homeless shelters that they can go and, get out of the cold and the wind, and, go and get a fresh meal and have somewhere they can lay their head at night and not have to worry about, different things that might happen to them. So I think that is very cool. And again, every week they do a vote. So that was this donation, but they could always have another one. So that's another thing. Being in this community, you can really help decide what charities and what charitable endeavors that this project takes on. So that, I think, is awesome. Plus the fact that a little bit back ago, the CEO suggested to the community, we'll ask them what they thought about burning $10,000 in Shiba Inu every single month, 10,000 minimum. And now that Shiba has the burn and earn portal in Shiba Swap 2.0, that just is an extra incentive, because I mean the prices in that, if you, I'm assuming they'll do it in like tiers, and I would think the ones at the top tier that are burning the most of it would be able to get like exclusive Shiboshi NFTs or something along that line, maybe even exclusive realty. But either way, I think that could be um, a very good bonus to wanting to burn Shiba Inu, because I mean originally suggested just because they love the project, and they had the head dev made a lot in Doge and then a lot in Shiba. So just basically wanting to reach out, help that community. Plus, you do something like that for a community, they're most likely going to come back and help you out. Because a lot of the community members will be like, "Well, I'll check out this project that really helped out my favorite project." Um, so I really love to see that. So that was again SHIBTORO. Now the next one I want to talk to you guys about is Zombie Inu. Now, what they have going on is right now, and this was just announced like a few minutes before I started to make this video, that they're going to have a zero buy tax for 72 hours. So essentially, you'd be getting 10% more now than you would have been. And we've seen lately what a 0% buy tax can do for a lot of different projects. Because, yeah, a lot of people who were waiting for a good price to load up on and it wasn't quite low enough, that 10% bonus can really make them like, all right, I'm going to do this because it might not drop 10%. It might not. But either way, if I do this right now, saying it's a closing window, I can still get into it early. And, even if it drops 10% more, it would just be the same as me buying into it when it dropped. So, I mean, it's a really good idea, I think. And especially for a project like Zombie Inu, which is so new, but they're doing so much. They're going to be Xenu, the little zombie dog. He is going to be the next like Winnie the Pooh bear, the next Sonic, the next Mickey the Mouse, just Scooby Doo, all of them, because Xenu has been able to capture the hearts of people in preschool on up to high school. I mean, not as many because, sadly in high school, not as many people are informed about this, but it is starting. And then more than that, even like 70, 80, 90-year-olds I've been hearing a lot about just love this Xenu character. And they want to know more about him, what his deal is, if he's from a game or a show. They see something they have not seen before, and that really captures their attention. And that's one reason I love this project so much. But imagine when they come out with their movie, their comic book, the first cryptocurrency to have a show and a movie and then a comic book. They are doing so many things. And with the people on their team, Deeger Mesh, Tomo Moriaki, Rembrandt Flores, they have access to pretty much figurines and toys with Deeger Mesh, and connections, because he was the one who brought on Tomo Moriaki. With him, you have gaming, like just locked, like the guy who did Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Medal of Honor and contributed to Call of Duty. And then with Rembrandt Flores, you got someone who's helped celebrity events like the Oscars, the Grammys, the South by Southwest Film Festival, Ontario Film Festival, I think even the Sundance Film Festival. I mean, he has done so much with celebrities in huge events that when Xenu is shown at those events to the millions and millions of people that watch it, that is going to be truly epic. Like, so many people are going to be buying into this, not to even mention all the utilities that it has with the NFTs. They gave away $500,000 to people that were minting them. I mean, it's amazing because, like I said, so much utility. Private access to exclusive access to the game, figurines, exclusive merch, the royalty pool, where you earn by holding Xenu and by holding the Xenu NFT. And I think that's awesome. There's going to be in-person real events, which I can't wait to see that, parties, AMAs, meet and greet, stuff like that maybe. And then they're going to be doing their thought tutorials or their tutorials by thought leaders, and that'll probably be like Digramesh, Tomo Moriaki, Rembrandt Flores, Ziggy, just different, Dave, a lot of different people from the team. And so yeah, I think that is going to be awesome. And then on top of that, you have quests that Tomo Moriaki is going to be in, the lead in, and that I think is going to be awesome. Those quests I think are going to be really good. And then you have 100% royalty to your Xenu. It's 100% yours. You can use it for your business, for like putting it on clothes, like merchandise, just whatever you want. Which I think that is just so awesome. And nobody, all the big people who are into NFTs, the millionaires that are buying all the Bored Apes and all these different other ones, none of them are talking about Xenu. Like, I know so many of them that would have loved to jump on this just with the prize value they were giving away, the 500,000. But utility too, there would be so many people, but they don't know about the project. They have no idea about it. Now, a lot of them, just like I said, just don't know about it yet. They're going to very soon, and I think that's really gonna send Xenu flying. And remember, it's a very new coin, so it will go up, and then I'll have its retracements. But I think as time goes on, those retracements are going to be less and less. So I love to see it. 72 hours, 0 buy tax. That is awesome. Especially to a lot of people who are going to jump onto a project because of 0 buy tax, but then they waited too long and couldn't do it. Well, now, come join the zombie mob. We are going to the beaches of the moon and beyond, and you do not want to miss that ride. Xenu, he is going to be everywhere. Comic books, movies, TV shows. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like kids cereal and sleeping bags and just everything. So license plates, the stickers that you put on cars, decals. I think I don't know. But there will just be so many different things that are going to come with Xenu. I can't wait to see it. Plus, not to mention all the people who are advertising them for free, either on different social media platforms, or people that own shipping companies putting Xenu on the side of their trucks, or like all the few people who have just gave Xenu time with a billboard, pretty much like, hey, I have this billboard, I was gonna put this on it, or I was wondering what I should put on it, but yeah, let me put Xenu on it, which is really good for that particular billboard. and it's really good for Xenu because a lot of people are just gonna go out just to see that billboard because of Xenu, and they might come back another time, and it'll just be more noticeable because the whole aspect of where it is located will just get more familiar into their mind, and it'll be kind of a subconscious cue, but they will always look at that billboard going forward into the future. So I really like to see that they're doing stuff like that. And Zombie Inu it's just getting started and barely. So I cannot wait to see what they have coming up next. But the next one I want to talk to you guys about real quick. I haven't brought this one up in a little bit now, but it's XLN Presale Luna 1 Metaverse, which is pretty much like the Ready Player One metaverse. I know a lot of metaverses are claiming that, but this one is it. I mean, you can earn money by working. You're going to be able to do socializing, shopping, play games in the hyperverse, esport competitions. They're going to have quests. They're going to have just, you'll be able to create stuff to share knowledge, in like math and science, and earn by doing that. I mean, and they're going to onboard third-party vendors and this is an example of ones that have showed interest, but I don't think anything yet is confirmed. But when you hear about who is on their team and what they've done, I think it'll make all this make a lot more sense. But for one, they're going to have a haptic FI flow suit, so haptic feedback, to where you can feel everything in the metaverse that you are feeling in real life. It's like you could have a friend from across the world, and for example, like you give them a hug or a high five or whatever in the metaverse, you would be able to feel that. I mean, that to me is just an insane concept that we're already that far. And from everything I've seen, this is the closest one. Every metaverse claims Ready Player One metaverse. I've seen so many say that, but none of them have as much utility and have as much of an all-in-one platform like this one does. Plus, it's in pre-sale. Right now, I think it's about to go to a 13% pre-sale bonus, which I think is really good. Well, really, it's more like more like 70. So, because I mean, it's essentially gonna jump up 66%, and then it's gonna jump up 13. Okay, so 79. So yeah, a 79% bonus pretty much from now till when they launch in, I think it's 20 some days. So that is going to be another really good reason to get into this project. And I will have a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so I get a tiny bit of kickback. I'm not like sponsored or anything by this company, but it just helps because I'm just going to use it for future giveaways and stuff like that on the channel. But so in this metaverse, you will be able to learn from vendors like Khan Academy, Kusaro, Skillshare, and Udemy. You're going to be able to do gaming in the hyperverse with Activision, Blizzard, Epic Games, EA Games, and Roadblocks, stuff like that. That to me is really, really awesome. And then in the work collaboration spaces, sorry, it was so hard for me to get that out. But you're going to have companies like Coca-Cola, Microsoft Teams, Meta, like Facebook, Meta's their parent company. They changed the name a while back. Daimler and Sony and all the Samsung and all these different ones. Like, the reason it would be very advantageous for most of them to get in is because since you can shop on this platform, a lot of people are going to be utilizing that, and this platform is the most um, it's the most like comprehensive in the sense that you can do so much more in this metaverse than any other. For other one, you'd have to go to multiple metaverses just to do half of what they're going to do. Um, so I'll get to the team now a little bit. So some of the people they're all fully dogs, but some of the people in this team have worked for like Sony, PlayStation, Mattel, Toys, and that one is really big. And then Wellness AI, the head dev from that is on the team. So that right there is awesome to know that. And then they're going to have a lot future partnerships that are pretty much solidified. They just haven't announced it yet. So that is going to be awesome. The flow suit with the gloves and everything is going to be just revolutionary and mind-blowing. To be able to feel everything that your character can, that is going to be just ridiculous. They're going to have concerts, they're going to have like shopping malls. I don't know, they might even expand into like theme parks and stuff like that. They're going to have NFTs, and um, just by holding on to Luna One, you will have um, basically like dibs to try to get one of their NFTs. I mean, I don't know how quick. I imagine once they go on, they'll sell out pretty quick, because this is one that has not really been picked up by the media yet. Because a lot of people are focusing on bigger projects that are trying to get into the metaverse, but like they have nothing going. It's pretty much just like, come to our metaverse and you can hang out and just talk to people and stuff like that. But this one, you can live your life. You can work. You can get off work and meet up with the kids that just got done learning at Khan Academy or something like that. Then you can go and socialize. You can go to concerts. I'm sure at some point they're gonna have movies in this one where like you can go to a virtual movie theater. Then there's going to be gaming and esports and hyperverse gaming, which they're going to be putting on Xbox, X Series, PlayStation 5, PC. Obviously, I mean that's what most of them do. But think about that. Like, how many games can you, blockchain games, play to earn, can you play on an Xbox or PlayStation? Like, that is going to be huge, and so many more people will like this game and appreciate it because they will be able to play it on a system, and a lot of people in crypto have been asking for that. So I am super excited about this. They've been doing a lot of AMAs in their Discord. They're answering all the questions. They have a lot of answers or remedies to a lot of problems and issues that other metaverses are having. So they're thinking ahead, way ahead of their competition, and they haven't even launched yet. Like, I think it's going to be utter ridiculous what this project can do. Now remember, a lot of people are getting into pre-sale, so at the beginning it could go way up and then dump. But this is a project that is for sure to have a huge run up. Like, I would think this is one that could 100x, easily even 1000x. Like, this is a project I am so bullish on, and it's not because I'm an affiliate to it. That aspect more or less just helps out the channel if people use my links. And you don't have to use my links. Be very careful you do not use a scam link, because a lot of people have been just typing in on Google and stuff like that, look, Luna One XLN pre-sale, because a lot of them are trying to see, hey, maybe I can get a better bonus if I use a different link. And then some of them are like, well, I'm going to use this, but some people they don't want to use affiliate links from channels. And I mean, that's completely fine, to each his own, to each her own too. But just be very cautious and careful, because I do not want to see anybody get scammed and lose money, or give away information that is very critical. So just be very careful of that. And like I said, any little kickback I get, I'm just going to be using for giveaways and stuff like that. This is an awesome project, and the fact that you can get like a, what is it, 66, 13, 79% bonus just by holding it for like a month and then selling it at pre-launch, if that's what you so choose. That's pretty good. I mean, people in the stock market, like, they kill for a 79% bonus. So yeah, that's just a really good opportunity that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. I haven't talked about it for a while, and I wanted to also make sure that people knew it's not that I'm not bullish on it. I don't want to bring up a project again and again and again and again. But I've got a lot of new subscribers, so that's a lot of the reason I brought it up. But I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have an amazing night. Buy the dip when you can. I love all of you so much for all the support, comments, likes, subscribes. You're helping this channel grow so much. So I really want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate every single one of you so much. And also so much to the degree that currently I do not have a desktop computer. And with my phone, it's really hard to communicate on certain apps, because if you have any blind friends, TalkBack on most devices, unless you're willing to, get a $1,600 phone, is very obsolete. Like, half the stuff that I click on it won't even tell me what it says. So what I'm looking into doing, and what I'm going to do, is get a cell phone specifically for talking to you guys. If you have any questions, if you need help getting on something, if you're worried that this thing or that project you heard about might be a scam, but you're not sure, you want to ask someone who has endless time to just do research pretty much, and currently not much of a life, sadly. But that's okay, because I love to be able to bring you guys value. It puts a smile on my face so much. So I will be having that out soon. That way, if you guys have any questions, whatever, just, you can text me. But I'm getting off here for tonight, and I hope you guys have a great night too, and make some money. I swear this clicker never wants to work.